Welcome to the video lecture series on digital image processing. I am Kanakadaka from St. Peter's Engineering College, working as an associate professor in EC department. I want to discuss on morphological image processing. In this lecture, I am concentrating on dilation operation. Objectives of the talk to understand the dilation operation. To apply dilation operation on any image matrix. Normally, the operation of dilation can be analyzed either on the grid format or on the image representation like on matrix format, or we can do the analysis on position formats also, on the depending upon the position format also, and we can do the analysis like on the grayscale values also. But in this lecture I am concentrating mainly on the matrix is in the image is in a matrix format. So the basics required for this talk in order to understand is basic set theory, like the intersection concepts and union of operations, how the binary images of the values, like having the values of ones and zeros, if I am going to apply the OR operation and operations, what happens. We should have the knowledge on these logical operations also. And the image representation comes into the scenario. The image can be represented in a grid format or in a matrix format. Both the ways we are considering in this talk. So image A I am considering and structuring element B we are considering over here. In the image I am considering in a grid format. The grid having the cells, already we discussed in the first unit. Whenever the image is there in an analog format, in order to go for conversion, like we have to do sampling and quantization process. In the sampling and quantization process, we can go with respect to the time coordinating and the grayscale value digitization. We can do both the X and Y scenarios. At that time we are going to having a grid picture. That grid picture we are going to convert with respect to the matrix. The image is going to be represented in terms of a matrix format. So for easy analysis purpose, I am considering a grid format structure of an image in this. The image A I am considering it is fully filled cells. The fully filled cells indicates that it belongs to the object. The value has been 1. The image A is fully filled. All the cells has been fully filled. So all the values belongs to the object. For analysis purpose, for easy understanding purpose, I have taken all the cells has been once in this case. And when it comes to the structuring element, we have the fully filled cells and non-filled cells also. The fully filled cells indicates the value has been 1. Non-fully filled cells values indicates they are zeros. Nothing but this value is 1 and these values are 0. And in the image, the total image values has been 1 in this case. And in the structuring element, for dilation and erosion concepts, in the structuring element, we have to consider the origin, and normally the structuring element we are going to consider whatever the image having the problems. In order to overcome that problems, we are going to consider the structuring element and we are going to do the manipulations on the image based on this structuring element. So what is the structuring element? The structuring element is one type of image probe that can be used for manipulations purpose on the image. So this structuring element is normally indicated by the letter, has been letters with respect to S and E, SE. So how they can have the values, what are the way you can consider, these are the ways basic ways. These not only the scenario we have to consider, we can consider any way depending upon our application and our purpose. We can consider the structuring element, but normally the basic ways I am representing over here. This is the first structuring element. All the cells has been fully filled, nothing but all the values has been in the structuring element is 1. And the second case, some of the cells are filled and some of the cells are not filled. Filled cells are 1s and non-filled cells are 0s. And the third case, we have filled cells, non-filled cells, and we have the cross marks. It indicates a don't care condition, or D's it will be called as. The don't care conditions, we can consider the values either 1 or 0 depending upon our purpose. Next scenario, same, if you have filled 1, not filled 0, and don't cares are 1 or 0, depending upon our case we are going to consider it. So we can consider these are the basic ways for considering the structuring elements. These with respect to the geometric properties of the objects, how the objects are looking like in the scenario, we have to consider the structuring elements in order to whatever the problems has been there on the image. So morphological processing, what it indicates that morphological processing is mainly used for the scenario for extracting the information like structure and shape or the region shape of the objects. So consider an example, suppose automatic door opening system is there. Whenever the human being stands in front of the door has to be opened. Otherwise, it should not be opened. Like any other animal or any other creature stand in front of the door, it should not open. So in that scenario, the system has to capture the image and it has to go for extraction of the shape of the human being. It should not have the features like face, all the eyes. It does not require. It just required this is the shape of the human being or not. At that time, the system will capture the image and it extracts the features of the human being for analysis purpose. If it belongs to the human, features belongs to the human being or not. If it finalizes it belongs to the human being, the door will be opened, otherwise the door will not be opened. So in this case, we have to extract only the shapes of the or structures of the human being only. So we have to extract the structures, shapes by using the morphological processing. So morphological processing or morphological tool is used to extract image components that are useful for representation, description and for shape and structure analysis. In this morphological image processing, there are three types of operations mainly. First one is dilation operation, second one is erosion, third one is opening and closing operation. So depending upon our application, which suits for this application and or else which operation it suits for on this image, we have to consider. So depending upon that we can choose the operations, and depending upon the images we have to choose the structuring elements with respect to our objectives. On that, what type of scenario we are expecting, what type of result we are expecting, based on that we have to choose what type of operations we have to consider. So in this I am concentrating in this lecture on dilation operation. So dilation operation is a simple logical OR operation. So we have to do the logical OR operation with respect to the image and with the structuring element. Depending upon their positional values, we are going to do the simple OR logical operations. So when I have done the dilation operation, the resultant, we observe that the size of the object value is increases. Since we are considering the binary values as being over in the image, since we are doing the talk on binary images, so we are going to consider 1 is the object value and the zeros are background values. So once I have applied the dilation operation on the image is going to be smoothened with respect to the boundaries, and if any gaps has been present in the object, those gaps are going to be filled up. All these things we will do the observations in the last with the example. We will going for conclusions on this. Dilation symbol plus is circled, that will be the symbol for dilation. So A dilation of B is equivalent to P belongs to Z square, where the P is equivalent to A plus B, small a plus b. Small a indicates that is the pixel value belongs to the image of A, and small b represents or it belongs to the pixel value of capital B. Nothing but consider we have two images, and considering the two images, this is the image A we have, and another image is there. We are considering it is B. Okay, and have the pixel of A in this position, I am assuming, and have the pixel of B in this position. So what is the resultant pixel of A dilation B is equivalent to A plus B. This goes for resultant of A plus B. So nothing but simple, take out example. This goes for 10 and this goes for 30. 30 plus 10 goes for 40. The resultant of the dilated of the image having the pixel value of 40. Okay, this is one example with respect to their position, and the dilation of the formula is this one case. Another case we can consider A dilation of B is equivalent to P with respect to the reflectivity of the pixel of B of the image. Intersection of A should be equals to 5. So in the reflectivity of the image, we have to consider the reflectivity of the structuring element and the intersection of the image A. Whatever the intersections values has been done, it should not be equals to 5. That will be the case. So in this image A and the structuring element B is there. So for the analysis purpose, sample analysis purpose, I am considering the image in terms of a grid format in order to show how to place the structuring element on the image of A. I am considering the grid format over here. In this, the element of A represents it is an image. This is an image. And the B represents it is a structuring element. Already we discussed the structuring element is indicated by SE. So image such a way that in the do any dilation operation or erosion operations, we should have to know which one is the origin. I am considering this is the origin for the structuring element. So how can we have to do the dilations and erosion concepts such a way that the structuring element of the origin should coincide with on which image pixel value I have to do the dilation operation. So I want to do the dilation operation with respect to the position 1. I have to keep this structuring element on this. So this will be the case. How it goes for looking like this. The structuring element of origin is coincide on which pixel I have to do the dilation operation. So once we have kept over here, we have to see the values has been matched or not matched. So already we discussed all the values of filled values are 1, nothing but the image values has been 1 over here. And we have to know the structuring elements values. I remember this value is 1, this value is 1, structuring element 1, 1 and 1. Okay, this is the structuring element values. So in this we have to see which one has been matched, which one has been not matched. Okay, so there exists only the 4 cases over here. Here also the structuring element is 0, not filled, right? 0. So we have to observe if any one of the value is matching the positional values, then the dilation operation goes for 1 if any one of the value is matching. Okay, since it is an OR operation, if any one of the value is 1, the output of OR will be logical operation OR will be equals to 1. If I want to write, I can write the truth table of it. A having and having B. So A OR of B is equals to 0, 0. There are the cases, 4 cases, 0, 1 and 1, 0 and 1, 1. So at that time 0, it goes for only 0. All the cases the values goes for 1. So if any one of the case value has been matching over here, the resultant then goes for 1. So in this scenario for us, the value is matching, 1 1 is matching and 1 1 is matching for us, and 1 1 is matching and 1 0 is not only the matching. If any one of the value is matching, it goes for directly 1. So directly I can say the resultant dilation operation of the value in this position goes for 1. So if full matches, it goes for also 1, some matches also goes for 1, no match, nothing but at least no one value has been matched, then only it goes for 0. So any position value of match with respect to the image, with respect to the structuring element, then the value is 1. Otherwise the case of the values goes for 0. So if I want to do the operation with respect to dilation operation with respect to the second position element, this will be the case with respect to the second position element for the observing of the case, the scenarios. So this will be the case where it lying on the second position of the element. So how can I do the analysis with respect to matrix format of dilation operation? We will see. I am considering a matrix of A. In this there have the elements like image A and having the values of 1 and nothing but object value, and 0 represents the background value. And the structuring element of B, this is a structuring element, we are considering it is a B. This is an SC. Okay, the structuring element is SC over here. We can represent by SC. And we have to know which one is the origin. I am considering this is the origin for the structuring element. So how we can do the analysis with respect to the structuring element, we will see. First, for the grid point of view, we are going to convert the images in terms of a grid point. In order to find at last the size of the object has been increased or not, in order to consider that purpose, we have to consider the matrix in terms of a grid format, otherwise it is not required. So at last we have to do some of the observations like the grid, the object size has been increased or not. For that purpose I am considering the grid format of matrix A. So the one value is fully filled, 0 is nothing but it is not filled. So this is not filled, nothing but it represents 0, and filled 1 is there, and filled we have to fill it, 1 is there, we have to fill it, and 0 not filling. So 0 0 0, so not filling. Structuring element over here B. In this B is equivalence to 1 of the first position, and we can also represent the origin. I can keep the symbol like dotted, or origin we can write, or else we can keep like X mark, depending upon them. But don't keep the X marks, we get confused with respect to don't care conditions some of the times. So better to keep it as a O symbol, or better to keep it as a dot symbol. So next, in the previous slides we have discussed how to do the analysis of dilation operation based on the structuring elements with respect to the grid format. In this we are going to considering directly how can we calculate or do the dilation operation with respect to the matrix. We will do the analysis. So how we can do the analysis is, we have to consider the image in terms of a matrix format, and the structuring elements is also in terms of a matrix format. In this we are mainly concentrating on the binary images only. So the binary images will have the values of either 1 or 0. The 1 represents it is a object value, and 0 represents it is a background value. And the structuring element for dilation and erosion concepts purpose, we have to know which is the origin for the structuring element. I am considering this is the origin for the structuring element. So how to do the operation? It is a simple OR operation. If any one, already we discussed, if any one of the value is matching, we are going to consider it as a 1 of dilation of operation value is 1, otherwise it goes for 0. So first I want to do the analysis with respect to the first structuring image element with respect to the A. This is the first. So I have to keep the structuring element of origin should coincide with this pixel of the value. So I have to keep the structuring element value like this. So once I have written 1 1 is matching, same value, so it matches. 0 0 is matching, same it matches. If all the values are going to match us also, if any one of the value is matching, the resultant value goes for 1. So here the value will be 1. And the second case, so here second pixel value have to do, so 1 0. 1 0 is not matching, 0 1 is also not matching, no one value is matching over here. So the dilated operator value goes for 0. And the third pixel value, so this value is 1. I have to keep the origin like coincide, so I have to keep 1 over here. And the matrix of the it goes for out of the value with the structuring element. So we have only one value for comparison, 1 1. So it matches. If and one value is matching, the dilated value goes for 1. Simple, remember, if any one of the value is matching directly, we can write it as 1. Otherwise, we have to write it as 0. So 1 color red, okay, 1 0. So 1 1 is matching directly. I can write, no need to analysis for the next pixel also. And next one is 1 0. 1 1 is matching. So 1. Next one is 1 0. In this only one value is there for us, so no matches, 0. Next one is 1 0. Match, yes, there is match with respect to 0 0, so 1. And next one, structuring element, this for us 0. So 0 1 is not matching, but 0 0 is matching. So if any one of the value matches, 1. And the last case, 1 0 0 1 is not matching. Only one value is comparison for us. So it's not matching. So the value goes for 0. So A dilation of B will be equals to, the resultant is 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0. This is the resultant matrix of dilated matrix or a dilated image with respect to the structuring element of B. If I am going to change the structuring element of the B values, even though the image is same, the dilation of the value is going to be different. So depending upon our application or depending upon our purpose with respect to depending upon our object on the image, we have to consider the structuring elements. If the structuring elements changes, the dilation of the value will be changes. So in this, in order to observe the sizes has been increased or not, for that purpose we have to consider them of a matrix A dilated of B in terms of a grid format. So we got has been the values 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0, right? So fully filled indicates 1, not filled is 0. So this is the grid format of A dilated B, and we have the image of A already is there. So this is the image of A. In this, observe the image of A having only 4 fully filled cells are there. But in the A dilated B, we have the cells of 6. Nothing but the object cells has been increased in the A dilation of B. In this scenario, there are extra 2 cells has been there in the A dilation of B. So whenever I am doing the dilation of operation on any image, the object size increases. Why I am saying that object size? Here the values of ones has been increased, not the zeros. We already considered in the first case itself, the value of 1 indicates the object. So the object size values are going to be increased when I am doing the dilation of operation. So what the applications on this is that when I want to increase the size of the image, or I want to increase the size of any object, at that time I can go for the dilation of operation. So if any small objects are there, we cannot able to see in that photograph, we cannot do the analysis what is this object. I can apply the dilation operation on that photograph. I can see that object has been enlarged. We can do the analysis what type of the object is for analysis purpose. So this is another example with respect to the dilation operation. In this, observe this letters has been with narrowed case, and it has some of the breakages also in the letters. Okay, if I apply the dilation operation on this letters, this will be the cases. Okay, I am considering here we are taking the example with respect to the year of in this E and A we are considering the letters. The computer has to do the analysis. It is the letter of E and it is the letter of A. So for that, what it has to do, it has to extract the shape of the E and A. If you observe, there is a breakage in between that. So if the training algorithm will have the shape of E like this, but here in this printed matter there is a breakage, so the system will analyze this is the not letter of E. So for that purpose it has to fill this breakage also. And if I apply the dilation operation, it automatically stretches the objects, nothing but the size of the object goes for increases. So if I apply the dilation operation on this letters, observe this, this has been stretched or object sizes has been increased, okay, one case, and the breakages has been present in between the letter E is overcome in the dilated of the image of A of B. Okay, in this image the dilation has been done, so the breakages has been overcome, so it continues with respect to the bridging the gap between the breakage, whatever the breakage is has been there, it has been filled up over here, so it going to bridge the gap. So the computer will do the analysis, it is a total in the shape of a E, so it consider that it is a letter E of the case. So what are the observations we have did till now is dilation operation is going to increase the size of an object, nothing but the boundary of the object is going to be increases. And second observations we have did the dilation operation, if any breakages are there, the breakages normally we are going to consider in terms of a noise pixels. If any noise pixels has been there or breakages has been there in the objects, it's going to be fill up them. So that simple we can say that dilation operation removes the noise pixels present in the object. And these are the references. Thank you.